All right. Checking back in with Four Fists, which I believe is going to be a dictation, a recounting of Four Fists and how they 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 affected the character of this of Samuel. In this case, he's in college. He's become like kind of man about town. He has a code. He's a gentleman and a sportsman. He gets on a bus, he and his fellows, and when the next stop comes, some young ladies get on the bus, and he's sitting. They find themselves sitting next to a laborer who smells faintly of garlic, which I don't know if that's code for he's an Italian working class guy. It's unfortunately probably it. Something foreign because it's garlic. And garlic is foreign, I believe, at this point is pretty cutting. It would be foreign food. Young ladies come on, and they, being gentlemen, all get to their feet. But there's four ladies, and so there's one's left standing. And Samuel makes a thing of like, there's a lady standing, and the laborer, who's really bone tired after obviously back breaking day at work, is kind of like just sitting there looking solidly forward, and he kind of presses the point, and he says, "I pay my fare." Damn, and it's like, and he just sits back, and he goes to do something, but he noticed that his friends notice that the conductor is looking at them, so he desists. But so they all get off at the stop, and the laborer does as well, and he makes a remark about Samuel makes a remark of like, to make a point. It's like, oh, why do they let animals ride with us human beings? At which point the laborer drops his pail, punches him, and his friends go to basically probably fight this guy. The guy, after the punch, his weariness comes back and he slumps, and he picks up his pail and he's walking off, and Samuel says, "No, wait, don't leave him. I've been a fool." And he realizes, like, this guy's been at work all day. He's probably the sole provider of his family. He is the strength of his family, and actually kind of understands. It's like, oh, me imposing my code of chivalry on this guy who's got like a completely different life than mine, and not an invalid one. And finds that rearranges his thoughts about a lot of stuff, and like, he still has that code, but he's not going to impose it upon the dictatorial thing, which Fitzgerald calls. So Samuel's snobbishness is, after all, merely good breeding grown dictatorial. He keeps his good breeding, but he doesn't feel it necessary to impose it upon others. And then, within that year, his class had somehow stopped referring to him as a snob. So there endeth lesson number 2, and I guess we're going to have 2 more lessons of the fists hitting, whapping Samuel, delivering life lessons. I don't know. There is a thing here of like, okay, well, this is a very personal lesson. It's not really something that is necessarily, if all rich people could just get punched on the nose for trying to impose their wills on others. I don't know if it quite works on that in the wider sense of the word, but on an individual growth thing, good for Samuel, I suppose. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.